some days you're the hammer. What?
Are definitely not.
And some days you're the nail. And today feels a little more like being the nail.
Patrick!
What? It's all right.
I don't have a giveaway. We're going to do it.
I like, no, I've got everything set up for it. How about give away one of those panels
Hang on.
or something?
I don't know if, so, can you hand me my computer? We woke up again for the past 2 nights to the sound of vomiting dog. But today was scary because there was blood in it. So
Momo's at the vet.
Momo's at the vet. We were up all night. Well, we were up from 4:30 on. So, you know, we're normally tired. Now we're extra special tired right now.
I feel all right. I'm just like, you know,
we're worried about it.
I would really like to not worry about the beings in my life for a period of time. Would be really nice.
I know. So
Anywho, so we are closed this weekend. We need a break. And then, so we are closed on Saturday, reopening at normal hours on Tuesday. I am supposed to go to Utah. You know, if things go awry with Momo or something like that, then that may change. But yeah, we are working at it. So,
okay, what did we work on this weekend? So this weekend, I did work a little bit on, we had guests this weekend. So we had guests on Saturday and then Sunday. And then yesterday Sage showed up. I was like,
yeah, we were like hanging out. All of a sudden I'm like, it was in the morning, right?
I was like,
and
who's
all of a
knocking
sudden
on the door?
like I hear Jeannie talking and I'm like, is that Sage?
So Sage and her.
I literally yesterday I was like, Sage, would you just text me from now on? Because
she had texted me.
Every time Jeannie's like, oh, I never told you. Or like half the time Jeannie's like, I never saw the text.
I don't check if you guys know me, I check my text messages maybe in the evenings. Like when I'm going to bed.
It's a long shot.
I'm not a phone person. I don't hold my phone with me all day and look at it during the day. I'm too busy for that. So I look at it maybe at night. And it was like, you know, after she got here and I looked and I was like, oh, look, Sage is here. I look at it plenty to do some filming. And I filmed that Avenir settings video. And then this morning when I put it on, I was like, I'd already done that. So now there's 2. Although I did change some stuff to this one and I added some stuff. Okay, Avenir first sewing class is happening on Thursday. We're going to do this with the group of ladies that purchased their machine here. And then I will, when I get back in March, I will do another class. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. And I'm excited. And then Michelle and I were just talking about the embroidery. The embroidery is going to happen next week. So we'll do a live, we'll probably do that at the very beginning of March too. So we'll be starting the classes for everybody, no matter where you are in March. We'll put those on the calendar. They'll be sewing and they'll be embroidery. And I sat down with somebody yesterday and she was like, I don't free motion quilt. I was like, I don't either. And then she and I were just having fun just playing with it and free motion quilting. It's just like that stitch regulator. I still am like,
it's awesome.
I'm loving that stitch regulator. And then the throat space, because you're going to have the, it's like 14.1
14.1
inches of throat space. We also have
Not firing on
tomorrow.
all cylinders today.
Oh,
You
my-
don't often hear me say that. I'm like,
Well, he got up early yesterday to drive guests to the airport, and then again.
well, no, it's like
This
it was less
morning-
that. It was more just yesterday was I had a good night's sleep yesterday, but
he skied,
in the afternoon
which is the first time he's skied. Like, what is that?
since we got back, pretty much.
Yeah, which is it? It's my poor baby.
It was the first time in 2 years I'd skied with those people
Yeah,
because
he.
last year was a year.
Is this what happens? Is this called adulting?
This is totally adulting. I was at a party and at the end of the party, I was such a party pooper because it was a wine tasting party and I'd had enough wine to feel like I shouldn't drive home right away. So I was like, I hadn't had a ton of wine, but it was enough that I was like, I should hang out for like an hour and drink water. And everybody was having a conversation that, if I were to sum it up in a simple phrase, everybody was like, I can't wait for this year to be over. But then everybody was talking about we'll call them old people things that had happened to them over the course of the last year. Like, we're at an age where people are losing parents are getting sick, there are bad diagnoses, there are all those things that happen as you get older. And I was just sitting there drinking water, listening to the whole conversation. And then when the conversation ended, I was like, yeah, I wouldn't count on anything getting better. I'm like, I don't know if last year was the worst year ever, because my buddy kind of pointed at me and was like, his year was super screwed up, and was talking about Jeannie's diagnosis and treatment last year. And I'm like, my mom, that was like 20 years ago. We had a weird year. She had 2 friends that lost husbands. I lost a friend. It was super weird in our like late 30s. And I said something about how it was such a weird year to my mom. And my mom, without missing a beat, said, "Oh, Patrick, every year it's going to get worse." And that has stuck with me from the day. It blew my mind when she said it, because it just occurred to me that is going to be totally true, that every year we get older, more
Patrick!
stuff like that happens. Well, like, that's just life. It is what it is.
But
It's
here's your installment of Happy Life.
No,
with A1
like, well,
vacuum
like,
and
this
sewing.
is like, this is not something that, like, I accepted it as the reality of getting older. How many times have you heard me say I'm happy getting older? I feel like I'm smarter, and it's not all bad. But like, it was just one of those moments at the party where everybody at the party is like, "Ah, man, I can't wait for this year to be over." And then I come in and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, it just, getting old ain't for sissies. And everybody's like, oh.
Oh. Anyways, yes. So let's talk about something else.
It is what it is. Like, life is beautiful. Like, listen, I'm worried about my dog. I had a good time skiing yesterday. Like,
Yeah,
life is good. I feel blessed every day.
Yeah.
Some days I
thankful
just
for
don't
every
feel
day.
like dealing with adulting.
I know. Don't you
Adulting,
remember,
doing
like,
those things that you don't want to do, like, because it's the right thing to do, and you're just adulting.
yes. If you could only, like, remember when you were a kid, like, those were the days, right? Yes, he's a realist.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there are plenty of people that don't grow old, so I'm looking forward to growing old gracefully and skiing a lot more in my older years when my life isn't dictated
Okay.
by A-1 vacuum and sewing.
All right. So tomorrow
so
is the sew along with Miss Karen Bull, and she's going to be stitching out Peace on Earth. Of course, I don't have the sample here with me, but you can still get kits and designs. You're just not going to have it for the sew along tomorrow. And I always tell people, treat our sew alongs like just sit and sew. So if you want, you don't have to be working on the exact project that we're working on. You can just be there to make it a time for you to set some time aside for you to sew, which, by the way, was something that a lot of you said that you do to treat yourself, where you're like, I treat myself by setting time aside, you know, because our lives are so busy, just to do some sewing and be in some good company too. So that's going to be tomorrow. The Avenir class. If you are, I wanted to talk to you about this. It breaks my heart when somebody's supposed to be in a class and isn't in the class for some reason. And I had some people that emailed me. They emailed me during the Wallflower Sew Along on Friday. The staff here is ready to go. They are ready to get you that Zoom link. So if you are ever wanting to be in a class, if you're supposed to be in a class and for some reason you can't get the Zoom link or something happens, call the store. Do not email me, because sometimes I didn't look at that email until like later in the day, and they could have just shot you over that link and you could have gotten into the class. So if ever there, and the other thing is, if you can make sure, because if you emailed me the night before, I would have like sent it to you. But if you ever need a link for a class, call the store. We will get it for you. We'll get you in that class. So just make sure that that you get in the class. And like, you know, if you could check a couple days beforehand and let me know, that would be even better. But even if it's an hour into the class and you want to jump in, then just call the store and we'll get you that link that you need. So when I read those emails later that tell me that you weren't able to get in because you didn't have the right link or something like that, that makes me super sad. So just make sure you call the store. Call the store. Okay. Yes. So if you're supposed to have the link for the Avenir class, I sent out an email this morning because I finished up my very, very detailed supply list. Then shoot me an email. That class is until Thursday, so I have time. You can shoot me an email. You can call the store, and we'll get you put in there. Was there anything else you can think of? Friday. It's really Monday, right? Monday. Is it Monday? Patrick can't even respond.
I didn't know what song you were talking about. I couldn't pick the tune, but
yeah, Michelle knows.
But then, yeah, I think it is Monday.
Monday, right?
Da, da,
yeah.
Da,
yeah.
Da.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Friday, I am doing my first Hopping Down the Bunny Trail sew along. It's going to be YouTube Live. You can just hop on there. Hop on for the hopping down the bunny trail. And it's the prep video. If you don't have your stuff, don't worry about it. Just show up for a sit and sew. You can watch it later, pretend you're doing it live. I think we'll have the rest of our fabric on Wednesday. So if you're waiting for those kits and we sold out of the box kits, you'll get your other kit and you'll get a discount. So there'll be a discount there. And if there's some, like, if you're like, no, I don't want that, I want the box kit, then call the store and we can cancel your order and you can find it online. But if you're okay with the kit that's going to be cut in the store, there'll be a big discount. So I will get that to you as quickly as I can. And yeah, and I think we cut, as soon as I knew I couldn't get any more, we cut 40 more kits. So, and I think maybe at least 30 of those are taken. So if you want to, but we have plenty to cut more. So don't worry, that one's going to be an easy one. If you're waiting for Wallflower, probably end of the week. End of the week, very beginning next week, we'll get another batch of those fabric kits out because I know some people have ordered it, and but we're not going to need that again. Our next sew along is going to be the first weekend in March. You'll have plenty of time to catch up. They're little itty bitties and they go really fast. Was there? Oh, good, Miss Betty. I'm glad she got it. So cute. It's gonna be super fun. So we just have. Are you okay, babe? Feel like you're in a daze today.
Like I said, I'm not firing on all cylinders. I'm tired today.
Yeah. So let's do our giveaway. We'll do one of each of these, right?
So, well, before we do the giveaway, so keep in mind the brother sale runs through next Monday, and that is a hard stop.
Patrick went through and answered most of the emails. He did the store and he did his. I didn't have time to go through all of mine, so he did part of mine, and I still have to go through.
All of yours. I just was looking like I wasn't looking at your read emails. I was only looking at the unread emails. So if you read emails and didn't deal with it, then I missed those. But
yeah. So this week, next Monday is going to be the hard stop, and then we're going to put in our order. And it's dawned on me that, you know what I think is so funny? Because it was like such a part of our, you're like, that's your whole life. So I am having surgery next week, and I've had some people that have been like worried, like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And I'm having like the last surgery. And then what I realized is a lot of people they've met us recently. They met us in like the past month or the past 6 months. So, so I wanted to make sure you all knew that I'm totally fine. I'm great. And that last year, because I've had people come into the store too, and they're like, oh, look, you cut your hair. And I'm like, actually, it's growing back. So, because 2023, July 2023, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was such a huge shock. But it was from 2023, July through
June.
Through June, I was in treatment. So with from chemo and then double mastectomy and then radiation. And
it's been a journey.
Yeah, it's been a journey. So this short hair is growing in.
Susan, you got a emailed reply saying, got it. Because I sent it.
So
everybody regarding the brother sale, like,
I was talking.
I know, but just people got responses. Like I emailed everybody.
Yeah, but I was
back.
Talking.
Okay,
you
go.
could have waited and I could have just wrapped it up in a tight little bow.
Okay, so there you go. Tie away.
But anyways, next week is my final reconstruction, and that's what's happening. So it's nothing major. It's the last step, hopefully, in this journey. And that's why I'm going to be out. And I always like to say, go get your mammogram, because that's what saved my life. So, okay.
So,
Patrick's talking now.
So somebody asked about, like, do they need to pay for the brother sale items now? No. So part of the reason why we say the sale items are weeks out, meaning we run the sale, is we take the time to compile the orders. We will compile the orders that are received through Monday, which I think is the 17th. And then we put our order together, submit it to brother. Cindy's.
I'm looking.
If you didn't get
got it, Miss Cindy. Cindy West.
So if you didn't get a reply back, that means somehow we missed your email.
You're putting it in here,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Once we get those items and they are ready to ship to you, we will box them, get them all together. We'll combine them with orders that are in the store, if there are any. And then we will send you an invoice or call, depending upon what's going on. But you will pay for the items before we ship them to you. And part of the reason we do that is, as of right now, it sounds like we have the majority of the items.
No.
Like meaning brother has
Oh, okay.
like I've been asking, and I think brother is caught up on a lot of that stuff. Like when we did our sale last summer, a lot of that stuff was on back order, and it was on back order for, several weeks or months in some circumstances. So there are some items that aren't on that brother sale list, such as like I didn't put magnifiers on there because we have people still waiting for magnifiers. And then I will point out that with the brother sales, because we're ordering them for you, the sales are final. Once you've bought them and we've sent them to you, that they're yours. They're not coming back. So thank goodness they are so inexpensive. Let's see here. So Margaret Taliento asked.
Oh, okay. I saw that. The Riley Blake rulers I was waiting for, and so they should be here, I think, today. So if you've been waiting for the 11, the Trim It ruler, or the 7.5, that should be here today. And I've had orders that I was holding for that. So, and then somebody asked also about the hot fix. So I have those on order too. I filled like half of them and the other half are waiting. They had said, let me look right here. They did push it back a little bit further, and I want to say it's the 20th. Hot fix. Hot fix. And it's going to be worth the wait. I love that hot fix. I don't know, isn't it a fixer or whatever they call it? It's so nice because you don't have to use different tips, and you don't have to use a pin to kind of pull it out if it's like stuck in there. So you're just going to touch that little flat plunger right to the back and just wait a minute, and then it will hold it down. So 220, which means I'll probably have it the very end of the month, and those will go out. So I know there's a handful of viewers still waiting for those. So those are on their way. Chris, Miss Yost, I have a big box of fun for you. So, and your Martelli stuff going to be in there too. So everything, I think I was just waiting maybe for your rulers. And so that'll probably ship out today. Could you get are you, Miss Palian, are you talking about the snap hoop? Because if you want a snap hoop, I'll do it for you at a sale price. So just reach out, call me, or send me a note, and I will have that for you. There are 2 people waiting for the 9.5 by 14s, and I should have that this week too, because I did have to special order those. We were all out.
So Thursday's class is from 10 to 1, and yes, Cheryl, you are scheduled to be in that class.
Silicone binding tool. What's the silicone binding tool? Do I know what that is? I'm not sure. Price on that tool.
Maybe both of us aren't.
What are the price?
On all cylinders.
Well, do you know what it is?
I don't know what it is either.
I feel like I'm firing on all cylinders. I just need more. I need more information. More information, please. And I did order some extra rulers. I only ordered like 5. So if you want it, Margaret, let me know. And I will send out. Karen sent me everything out for hometown. And I will send out all of that today, including the new cut list, the pictures of the cut, the pictures of what you're going to be stitching, the sashing frames that you're going to do. So all of that information will go out today. Jeannie, send it. Okay. Anything else? I used it in
Sharon
one of my...
answered Betty's question. Thank you, Sharon. So,
Oh, you want, that's not on the list, but I can order it for you. You want the 10.5 by 16 hoop, the original hoop, and I can order. It's not on the list, but send me a note and I'll send you.
It's on the price list.
Yeah, it is.
I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's on there. You used it in one of your sew-along silicone, the silicone binding tool. Oh, are we talking about it looks like an iron and you... I love that. Do you want me to make that a deal? I had 2 things, and I haven't put them up yet because I was like, because I bought a whole bunch and then we sold them over Christmas. I'll put those up tomorrow, Cheryl, if that's what you're talking about. And I love, everyone needs that. Everyone needs it. You got to get it. So I'll put that up too. And then in special colors. Is there the measurements for the cut will be on there. There's Miss Annette. I haven't seen you in a while, girl.
So,
okay, let's do a giveaway.
all right, what are we doing?
We are in honor of Valentine's Day. We are giving away. Hopefully, you're an embroiderer, and if you're not an embroiderer, well, then you can give
need
this.
To call us and
you
get
need to buy
a
an
used
embroidery
Solaris.
machine to go with your $20 design. So we're gonna give away some OESD designs today, and we'll have 3 winners. 3. What do you think? First thing we're going to give away
We're doing 3 winners.
We're doing 3 winners. Heartfelt greeting cards. So this is one of the new designs. If you've never done embroidery cards, they're super fun and they're easy and they stitch out beautifully. So this is the heartfelt design. These are some of the designs on there. If you win this, because I mean it's almost Valentine's Day, isn't it, darling? If you win this, and you want the digital download, I'll send you the digital download instead, and then you don't have to pay for shipping if you want a hard copy. And what's nice is they do theirs on USB, so that's nice. You do have to pay for shipping.
Is this what Cheryl's talking
No,
about?
those
A winding
aren't.
tool?
Oh, is she talking about a winding tool?
Because there's now a winding tool.
Oh, yeah, that's not a winding tool. I will look into the winding tool, though. I'll get some of those mats, and we'll look into the winding tool. So this is going to be our first giveaway. Should we just give it away? Or do you want to do them all at once?
Meaning we'll do 3.
We're doing 3 giveaways.
We're doing 3
3
giveaways.
people.
3 giveaways. 3 people. Okay.
Yeah, you are not firing on all cylinders. Let me get...
All right. So first winner, and we didn't really, I kind of saw the answers as they were popping up. I get notifications. But normally Jeannie and I will go through them, and quite frankly, last night
we go through them in bed.
It was late and we were exhausted, so we.
It was your favorite item
brother
from the
sale
brother
item.
sale.
Yep.
So Miss Roxanne Crawford, congratulations! She was a winner. She won like one of the Kimberbell events too. Roxanne
So
Crawford.
she says the magnetic 5x7 hoop is so nice and easy to use. It's so much nicer than the original.
It's so great.
So actually, Margaret at one point had asked, could you do describe the difference between the peaked and the flat rulers? That 5x7 is one of the flat rulers. We did a very detailed explanation of these in the live stream on Friday. So if that's something that you're wondering about, you can go watch it. But the 5x7 and 7x12 are flat. And then the peaked are the 10x10 and the 7x14, which really will only work on the Luminaire, the Solaris, or the above. Lynn asked, do we sell Mighty Hoops? We're actively working on that. So if you're talking about your new multi-needle, congratulations, Lynn. Then we can talk about that more likely in the time frame around the time we get ready to deliver. Winner number 2.
Okay, winner number 2 is going to win Patrick.
Well, let's do it, and then we're going to show them what they won.
Miss Deborah Stewart. And this is, I love Shannon Roberts. So Shannon Roberts is one of the embroidery designers for OESD. And she does a lot of these that are going to be like a little bit airy. So they're not like super thick stitch count. And this one has, this one is called wait, no, because we don't know if she wants the digital download or not. If she wants a digital download, I'm going to just send her the digital download. And then I can't get this sticker off. Okay, so this is Home Sweet Home, and it says, home is where our story begins. Isn't it?
Our story began in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, I know, but that's just really sweet. Home is where the heart is. Home sweet home, home sweet home. In our home, let love abide and bless all those who sleep inside. Oh, that's really sweet. Family where life begins and love never ends. Anyways, aren't these so sweet? So you could do dish towels. You could do
you need
this.
to write her name down?
Deborah Stewart.
Yes.
Deborah Stewart, you are the winner of that one.
And we know Deborah?
We know Deborah.
Okay.
I have information for Deborah. Congratulations, Deborah.
All right. And then the third.
I'm going to home, sweet home. The third, Steamboat Willie. So Steamboat Willie, this is the latest Disney design packet from OESD. Yeah, what else is there to say? If you're a Disney fan, you love Mickey Mouse, you got to get this one. So this one is Steamboat Willie, and this is going out to...
Cheryl's FOMO is real. What are Mighty Hoops? We will be letting you know what Mighty Hoops are once we experience Mighty Hoops.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm gonna do when I'm out of the store is getting that all set up, and then we'll have Mighty Hoops to show you. Who's our winner? And what, I didn't even see what Deborah's favorite item was.
The 8x12.
Favorite brother product has been my magnetic hoop previously bought on a brother sale. I use them whenever I can. I mean, you guys, if you don't have them, you're hearing how much everyone loves them. A good one to start with would just be the 5x7. I want to say on the sale it's like $183.99 or something like that, and normally they're $513.99. And this is our opportunity to share our discount, our extra discount with you to make it like more affordable, because Patrick and I always say we sell like we buy, and we love a good deal, and we if we can share a good deal with you, we'll share that deal with you too. So, oh, the cuckoo clock, I've got it here, Cheryl. Maybe that's what I'll do while I'm recovering. I'll do the cuckoo clock. I'll have Patrick hoop it for me in the morning. I can just go over and I can just program and then let it stitch out. The cuckoo clock. Wait. Wait.
I gotta grab
Debbie Brown. Debbie Brown. All right, I'll reach out to you ladies. If you want the digital download, I'll just send that to you today. If you want the hard copy, I'll see if I can pop it in one of your packages. And, oosh, you want to know too, Kat? Okay, we'll get some Mighty Hoops in this store. You bet. Hey, Michelle, did you hear that? They said, I bet Michelle has that one. Yes, Michelle has this one. So, we're going to get going. Have a great day. Be creative. Make something awesome. We're going to get a lot of your stuff out today, especially those of you that have the rulers on order. And reach out if you have any questions.